Canada will be dependent on how all First Nations commemorate the holiday and how they remember those that were taken away and never returned.
I think the new holiday is great, and it's an eye-opener for all of Canada to recognize what is the injustice that has been done.
I think that's a start.
The new holiday, if done properly, it would do a lot for teaching everyone about truth and reconciliation.
Well, I feel that it's definitely about time the government recognizes that everybody needs to be aware of what happened in the past.
I'm on the fence about this one.
I didn't know it was actually going to go happen on.
I didn't know there was a new holiday until now.
I think it's very good. It's to honor lost loved ones and to honor survivors.
I think it's about time. I always worry that we've always talked about all the injustices, and we talk about residential schools, and we talk about all the other injustices over the years, but there's actually been no start point.
It's interesting that it took such a long time for Canada to recognize the Indigenous population and give them a day of recognition.
Well, it's good that we're recognizing it, but it shouldn't, I don't think the federal politicians need to have a holiday over it. I think maybe it should get addressed, and then when it's addressed, then we can have a holiday.
I think that the new holiday is a good step in, what is it called? Reconciliation. In reconciliation, because for a long time, First Nations haven't been recognized at all. And now with this holiday, that brings more media coverage, I guess, so more people begin to understand it, especially the younger generation, because I think it's important that they get educated so that history doesn't repeat itself.
I think it's make a good holiday because we never knew we could have a holiday like that.
A new holiday is always good.
Hopefully people do recognize what our people have been through.
I feel very mixed emotions about this because I think that there's it's a very controversial word, reconciliation.
I think it's a wonderful idea, and I think it's long overdue. What this holiday has the potential to bring is maybe for people to be more sensitive to First Nations issues. I think a lot of the time it's easy to see from the outside perspective and think that people who are having struggles with their trauma might be lazy or things like that, but that's not true. They have a tremendous amount of trauma that they're working through, and you never know what people are carrying. So I hope that it will bring more awareness to that subject.
I like the idea of the new holiday.
I actually feel great about it, It's for our people, right? For our ancestors. It's a day to remember them, so.
I think it's good. It's gonna make people realize and think about all the children that.
I'm glad they're making another holiday for the truth and reconciliation, and for all the children that went to residential schools, because they need to be recognized.
Is a step in the right direction?
Oh, it's tough because I kind of ran away from my community 20 years ago, and I think this probably will help pull all Indigenous people together because we're so divided right now.
I'm really happy that there's more awareness being brought to all Canadians and the world.
Truth and reconciliation. Hopefully that does something.
Some people will learn from it, and some will just say, oh, it's another day off with pain.
In order to be recognized, something like this has to happen, but there's more work needs to be done other than just having a stat holiday.
That's a start for changes to be coming for Aboriginals for sure.
do you think it will make an impact on Canada? I certainly do hope so. I hope that everybody recognizes what our people went through and how it affected families.
No, I don't.
I'm not sure if it would impact Canada. Like, Halloween doesn't impact Canada, but like, it's a good way to like spread knowledge. I don't know.
I do hope it makes an impact on Canada. I know a lot of people are tired of listening to it or get over it, or they say stuff like that. And
hopefully it's got to start somewhere.
I think it will matter to people that will make it matter.
If the government promotes it the way they promote Remembrance Day, I think it will change a lot of people's opinions on First Nations, and hopefully they rewrite the history books.
And how will it impact Canada? I feel like it won't, honestly. People don't even know it's your birthday.
I think it will, because the population, like everybody needs to know what was done with the residential system, the killing of the children, the whole 60s scoop, all of it.
No, I don't think enough people care about that to make an impact on Canada.
I hope it does. I am hoping it does.
I've seen a lot of negative and positive impact because people can't handle reality. They love their cocoon of whatever life they're living in. This needs to be used properly, I guess, for helping people on both sides of the coin get forward. The RCMP, the Catholic Church, Indigenous people, non-Indigenous people. We're all living here. We can't kick them out. We don't have the eviction notice ready. We need to live together, and we need to stop hating each other. And it starts with us.
The expectation is always on us to heal and to get over it, or the other thing. And I think it's time for a date like this for Canada to reflect on itself and start the process of them healing.